Welcome back to the Championship Rounds YouTube channel. Today it's the big breakdown. UFC 229, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov versus Conor the Notorious McGregor. Khabib 26-0, Conor 21-3. Now we're going to start off by addressing Khabib. A lot of people out there who are going to tune into this fight are casual fans. They may not have heard of the Eagle before. So I just want a little breakdown on what he's about. So he's a Dagestani wrestler. Wrestling is his game. Okay? He has a strong team around him in his camp. They're all wrestlers. You've got the likes of, in my opinion, the greatest fighter on the planet, Daniel Cormier. The ex-greatest fighter on the planet, Cain Velasquez. That's a team. His wrestling is going to be, it's phenomenal. It's the best. It's ground and pound at his finest. So in the UFC, he's not had much to fall back on striking-wise. And when he does strike, it's very unorthodox striking, something that you can't prepare for. You know, he does that weird left hook slash uppercut punch that, I don't know, people call it the eagle punch. And he uses that to set up his takedowns, which are almost impossible to stop. Now, what's going to be interesting in terms of this fight for me is Conor's approach to the fight. How's he going to approach it? He's got to accept the fact he's going to be taken down. He's going to be dragged into deep waters at some point, right? So Conor McGregor, he's used to backing people up against the fence with his striking. Even wrestlers like Chad Mendes, we all know how that one finished, backed him up against the fence, the big left hand come over after he'd been dragged into deep waters. But Khabib, he's not someone like Chad Mendes. He's someone who only knows how to come forward. He's going to come forward, he's going to come through punches, he's going to come through quick kicks. Let's think of the Edson Barboza fight. Edson Barboza, in my opinion, is one of the best kickers on planet Earth, and Khabib just walked straight through him until he got his hands on him. But Khabib is human after all. We saw that against Ali Aquinta. Now, the thing is with Khabib, and this is Conor's chance here, Khabib has no footwork whatsoever. He can't cut off the octagon effectively like an elite level fighter. He only knows how to come forward and that's it. Now that is Conor's chance. Conor is one of the best in terms of intelligent movement, circling, cutting off the octagon, and eventually that is going to lead to Khabib walking straight onto some shots, in my opinion. Now, I think we're going to see a different Conor than we've ever seen before. A lot more lateral movement, much better footwork. I think he's going to come in lighter, more conditioned, better cardio. And he knows he'll be taken down, so surely he's tried to, you know, improve his ground game. You know, like we saw against Nate Diaz. Of course, it needed work. So why is this fight such a quick turnaround? It was announced last week. It's in 7 weeks' time. Conor McGregor is the, you know, he's the cash cow. We wanted a big build-up. So why? I believe Conor McGregor wanted a quick turnaround in this fight because obviously Khabib is known for poor weight cuts. He wants to put Khabib under pressure so he can only concentrate on getting that weight down, and that will affect his performance, let me tell you that for a fact. So how is the fight going to go in my opinion? There's going to be a very early storm for Conor to weather. I think in the first round he's going to get taken down. In the second round he's going to get taken down. And if he can't get back up to his feet, this is over, I'm telling you now. So I'm telling you now, one way or another, whether he wins, whether he loses, he will have to go through hell at one point and he'll have to try and find his way back to his feet, right? He's going to be dragged into that deep water. But as the rounds go on, Khabib does tire. We saw that against Ali Aquinta. We saw that against Michael Johnson. He is human after all, and eventually in the third, fourth round, if Conor can even last that long, that left hand is going to land at some point. I promise you. Now, it's difficult to analyse because Conor's an unknown commodity coming into this fight. We don't know what we're going to expect. He's had a 2-year layoff. He's focused on his boxing. Khabib only has one game plan. So it's either Khabib gets this done in 2 rounds with the ground and pound, or if Conor makes it into those later rounds, it's good night Khabib in my opinion. Now, even the stats put it up. Conor's takedown defense is 74%. That could be crucial because he's going to need to stuff tons of takedowns, and that's his only way out of this fight. He needs to keep her on the feet, keep her in his world, put her to bed with the striking. So that's the prediction. If he makes it out to the first 2 rounds, Conor wins. But that's a big task against Khabib Nurmagomedov.